Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Roll. Alright, today is September 1st, and I decided, since it's the 6-month anniversary of my father passing away, that today would be a good day for me to go and film my part of his eulogy. So I'm going to do that first. I'm not actually going to show you that at this point, but when the final product comes out, I'll tell you how to find it on YouTube. But I was originally planning on shooting this here in the yard, but I wanted to find some kind of nice backdrop, you know, with some flowers or something, and there's just not a lot blooming right now in the yard. So I've decided that I'm going to take a run over to the Carleen Bright Arboretum and film the thing over there. So I'm going to start off with that, and then we'll come back and we'll do our vlog for today. Alright, so we got done with the eulogy for my father. I just got to edit that together now. I also decided that since we're going to be inserting little segments in between each of the clips, identifying who it is and what's happening and stuff like that, that I was going to just shoot some background footage to use during that section. And so what I did is I just kind of went around, put the camera on a tripod, found some beautiful flowers or something like that, and shot like 30 seconds of that, just so that I have something to insert in between each of the clips on the video. I think that'll look good. My mom was originally talking about just using a photograph, but I think a live video will actually be better. So I did that, and now I'm going to get going on this. I got part of the plastic up, but I've kind of run out of masking tape, so I got to run over to Home Depot and pick up some masking tape. Oh, and last night after I finished shooting the video, I came out here and planted the 2 lilacs. So that's where they're going to be, right here in the front. This is, like I said, right where they dug the trench to go under the house. So they killed a bunch of the plants that were here, but these are supposed to get big, and I think those will look nice. So they're in there. I think I'm actually going to get a couple more bags of the soil while I'm over at Home Depot. And I'm also going to get a replacement electrical outlet for that one that I cut out in the guest bedroom the other day when I was trying to put in those USB plugs. So let's go to Home Depot and get some stuff. Alright, I got 2 coats on this thing. I'm actually going to probably do one more coat. I had to do one more coat on the other side, so you know, there's still kind of a few little light spots there. And that's what happens when you put a dark color on a light color like that. But we're going to let this dry for a little bit, and then we'll put the 3rd coat on, then we can pull this plastic down. One of the problems I'm running into here is when I have the air conditioning on, the air conditioning is on in the guest bedroom through this door, in the bathroom through this door, and in the cat's bedroom through this door. And what it's doing is it's blowing under the door, and it's inflating all this like a big balloon. So that's making, I had to kind of tie it down a little tighter in order to actually, you know, not have it, you know, make it so I could actually pass through out here. But anyway, like I said, this is looking good, and one more coat will definitely finish the job, and we'll have that done in about an hour. We also had the plumber come out now and root out the shower. That was right now the only thing that wasn't fixed after they replaced a sewer line. And they knew that there was kind of a problem there, because actually when they were here the first time, before they dug everything up, they managed to, you know, run a snake down the line and clear out the line so everything ran normally again. But this never started running normally even after they rooted out the sewer line. So we figured there was something else in there, and you know, so I haven't been able to use this now for about a week. Well, he just came out and rooted it out. Actually, the first time he was in here, he actually destroyed his snake in the process. It got tangled up in there and literally just folded the wire in half. So he brought out another snake that was supposedly almost indestructible, and rooted that out a little bit, and actually ended up pulling whatever this is out of the line. We don't even know what that is. It doesn't look like a piece of PVC or anything. It's obviously something that must have gotten dropped into the sewer line, maybe when they were adding the shower here. Who knows? Maybe that's like the cap for the grout or something like that. But that was what plugged up, and I think probably what happened, because the shower worked all right. until he tried to snake it out, and then I couldn't have the water on for any more than about 30 seconds before it started backing up in here. I bet you what happened is this was in there, and it was slowing down water a little bit, and then when he put the snake down there, it pushed it in and almost closed up the whole line, and that was why we had such poor water flow in here. But after he pulled this thing out, he ran the water for 5 or 10 minutes. We actually turned on the bathtub even, just because the bathtub is flowing into the same sewer line, and the same little branch of the sewer line that the shower does, because of course how close they are to each other. It makes sense that you have them both kind of come together, and we ran both of them for about 5 minutes and had no backup. So I'm confident that whatever it was, we got it, and it was probably that piece of plastic. So good, I can start using my shower again. All right, I've finished the third coat on this. Got the plastic and the table turned down. It actually looks pretty good now. I think it's ready to go. As usual, I got to do a little bit of touch up in here. But I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to tape up the floor so I can do the baseboards. But basically we got the crown molding all the way around the room now. So that looks pretty good. And we'll go from there. So while I was out at Home Depot today, I also got a replacement electrical receptacle, and I just installed that. So this room is, well, back to the way it was again. So there you go. So today's the day that my mom is moving out of her apartment and into her new place in Sacramento. So she's kind of tearing everything down, and since I was the person that did the moving of the cable and the TV over to a newer apartment, apparently I had to call Spectrum and cancel it too. Makes you wonder what would happen if I were to die, huh? Well, whatever. We got that done, but I spent about 30 minutes on hold, listening to a recording endlessly tell me how important my call was, and that they were experiencing higher than expected call volume. It's funny how that seems to happen every day. You call in there. Makes you wonder if it isn't just higher than expected call volume. It's just they don't have enough people on staff. But whatever, that's what happens. So anyway, I would like to take this chance to thank Bonnie Spence. She sent me a very generous PayPal contribution. Thank you very much, Bonnie. I appreciate that. And as for the rest of you, I think that's all that I have for today. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.